Hello everybody, welcome back to Diamond Paintings, and I could just not resist working on this cute little seal tonight. It's just so damn cute. And I got to get started on it. I can't resist. So, yeah, this is I did check, you know I said in the unboxing that I thought it was an acrylic. Yeah, I did check it, and it is actually supposed to be like this. So it is supposed to be like a you know, a canvas and stuff. So yeah, that's my fault for not looking properly, as I often do. So yeah, right, where do we start? I think we'll start off with this number 3 colour, because no, actually we'll start off with the top bit. This number 2 is going to be, that's the colour we were looking at, so it's going to be a very sort of dark bluey colour. And by God, has it been a bloody long week. Jesus. So, yeah, I've had a bit of a busy old week. But we'll get to that a little bit later on. Because I didn't really know if I was going to get round to doing this today. I want to get what I've done today sorted, and then I'll go into what I did last week, because otherwise I'll forget. And yeah, I really didn't think I'd get this done today, because obviously I don't really do evening filming as such anymore. I like to film in natural daylight, and because obviously I was super busy last week, I've just not, as you may have seen, I've not uploaded for a few days. I did thought, right, I'm gonna have to do this now and just put you into like a well, it's 8:44 now. It was supposed to go up for 10, so 8:44 to 9:44, that gives me like a 15-minute slot to get it put up. But I may put this on to the 3 AM start, I'm not sure yet. So yeah, I just wanted to get a bit of this going. So anyway, what have I done today? Well, went to your work, as you usually do, and over the weekend I was at my relatives, because I tend to, sometimes I fancy like a weekend away, so I have like a weekend break and I stay at my relatives for a few days. And I really fancied like a little bit of a break, because just like getting a break from, you know, just diamond painting, a break from just seeing my mum for a bit, you know, because I just haven't, I get so busy that I don't really see the family much these days, because I'm like a robot, I don't stop. So yeah, I thought I'd stay over the weekend. Well, I stayed over Molly's birthday, and then it sort of dragged right the way through to Sunday. So I knew that I had to go to work on the Friday, which meant that I'd have to take my work uniform over there. Well, anyway, Timu had texted me to say that this was ready to pick up, and with Timu you only get 3 days. So today I went up to the locker to pick it up, because they sent me an email saying that I only had 24 hours left, otherwise they would have returned it. So I got up today after going to work, come home, and then had to get off the train and go all the way up to the in-post locker. But I went to Sainsbury's first, because I had to get a few bits in Sainsbury's, because I complained to the head office, because their cookies, when you get them, not like the ones in, like, you know, not Maryland, or, you know, your sort of packet of cookies. They're cookies that they bake, yeah, and put them in. You normally get 4 big cookies in a bag. Well, these lemon and blueberry ones that I picked up, they just fell to pieces. The minute you picked it up, it just crumbled and fell apart. And I thought, I'm not happy with that, you know, it should hold together. So I complained, and they sent me a Sainsbury's gift card for the amount of what I had paid out for it. So I had that to use up, and I thought, well, I've got to go that way anyway to pick up this seal, so I'll pop in there and use it while I'm in town. So I picked that up, and then I went to the in-post locker, picked this up, and then that was about, I think by the time I got back it was like 6:30 or 7, something like that. No, it can't have been 7 because I put the video up at 7, so yeah, I think it was roughly about 6:30. So I thought, well, I'll quickly film this, and then that gets the, you know, the unboxing out of the way. And then of course it sort of put me behind a bit, because where I normally do dinner at 7:30, I was trying to get this unboxing video sorted because I have to get all the bloody Temu links, you know, like when you put it in the description in case someone wants to buy it, they can click on the video in the description, click on that link, and it will take them straight to Temu to get the product, you know. So that took about half an hour to sort. And then of course I thought, you know, it's getting on a bit, what do I do? Do I film this first and then have dinner, or do I have dinner and then do this? Well, I thought, well, I'm getting quite peckish, I'll, you know, make a start on dinner. Well, because they've put Wimbledon on, the plan was to watch EastEnders while I was eating dinner. Well, dinner took a bit longer, and it didn't finish till gone about 8:30, I think it was. So it's literally given me like, no, not 8:30, because it's 8:48 now. So as you can see, so I can't tell the time. I can't remember when I had it now, but I've literally just finished it. So I must have finished it by about, what, 8:15, something like that. So I can't remember, but anyway. So I'd voted to have my dinner first, and I thought, oh, I wonder if I can get this finished, and then I can dive into it, because I knew that I'd probably have to like film with the light board, but because it would have been like dark and stuff, and I knew that I'd probably have to do like some filming in this, because this light in this room is terrible. So yeah, I managed to get some done. So it's now 8:49. I'm probably going to miss the news because I'm filming this, so I've got that on record just in case I miss it, because oh my god, it was hilarious today. So they said on the 6 o'clock news, because that was on record as well, that, you know, we had WH Smith closed down, and it was bought by T.G. Jones, which I believe is W.H. Smith's cousin, apparently. Well, they've now said on the news that T.G. Jones is now struggling. So how embarrassing is that? Like, you basically rebrand the shop, and then the other company that's bought them out have basically, like, got the same problem. Like, that is really embarrassing. And I think, you know, T.G. Jones, they did actually was saying, like, the news correspondent was actually saying that the name change didn't help. So where they rebranded it as T.G. Jones, that's not really helped, because everyone knows them as W.H. Smiths. So, but I'm not surprised. I really am not surprised, because, you know, their things are so expensive. I mean, I bought labels there once for diamond painting, 300 pack, because I thought I was getting a good deal. It started off £3. A couple of months later went up to £3.50. A couple of months later £4, and then it eventually crept up to £5.95. Like, it's one of the most expensive. They're basically like a stationery shop, but they're just a very expensive company, and I think that's why, you know, they're not really doing well. But this lady was saying something about they're going to have to shut so many shops, because something to do with they had to defer some payment that they had to pay, and they borrowed £10 million from the parent company. And yeah, they said like if they don't shut these shops or something, they're gonna like run out of money as a business. So yeah, it's all going bellies up. I mean, I wouldn't personally miss TG Jones because it's just a very expensive shop. So I only ever went in there for me diamond paint labels. So, but anyway, so yeah, I've just finished dinner, and now I'm gonna do this, and then what I'll have to do is watch EastEnders after this while eating the orange. Angela, make sure you get an orange. I get these ones, they're so cheap, like 30p for that. It's because I'm trying to be good and not eat chocolate. I'm so like into chocolate at the moment. So yeah, I just can't stop eating chocolate. Got this chocolate obsession at the moment. So yeah, I thought, because that was also on the special offers, you know, where you get like, it says unlock this to get 20 points or what have you. It was on there because they put, the way it works is it picks up from what you buy regularly. So if I keep buying oranges, they're gonna offer me an orange for points and stuff, like extra points. So yeah, so I'm gonna have that. I normally have that while watching the news. So I'll eat me orange, listening to the news, playing me Just Play game, and then that's my sort of treat. So I always like to have like a little treat after dinner. So last week, oh my god, like I went over because it was Molly's birthday, and I thought I'll you know, stay for a few days because I haven't really seen her much because I'm so busy. And that then turned into the weekend because I was originally going to go home on the Friday after work, so I took all my uniform over there, and then I could just go to work, come out, and then get on the train back to mine. Well, then I remembered that my nephew was over this week, and so I thought, well, I'll extend that to Sunday, and I'll get off the train off from work and go and see them. So yeah, it was a lovely busy weekend. We've sadly said goodbye to the chickens. They've been rehomed now because my brother, he's obsessed with buying budgies, birds. We've got about 9 budgies. I can't believe it. Like, we started off with a pet budgie inside, and now he's got 9 budgies in his aviary, like, because he breeds them, so we do actually have a few baby budgies there. And yeah, he just loves breeding budgies because he sells them and stuff. And well, anyway, he did breed his own chickens, and he bought obviously a male and a female from the shop and let them grow up, and then obviously they had their young. And yeah, so he had one called Chicken, one called Sonic, one called Chicken Nugget, and I can't remember what the other 2 were. Well, anyway, they were getting so big that we really didn't have space to put them anywhere else. We just ran out of room. They're too big to handle because obviously they require quite a lot of room, and it's unlike my brother to give away his pet. Like, he wouldn't do that normally, but because they're so big, he found this lady that apparently had chickens already, and he offered them to her. And he said he didn't want any money for them because a lot of people, they'll get a dog, they'll get you know, find someone else that's got a dog so they can breed them, have pups, and they do it to make money. And I completely disagree with that. You know, you're using a pet to make you get money just for selling the puppies, and I think that's completely unacceptable, you know, because, you know, yeah, okay, you've got all these puppies, but don't use an animal to make money just by selling them, like, basically, because that's what they're doing. They're breeding them to get the puppies to then sell them to get them money. That's how it works. Well, anyway, he was like, it's not about the money, it's about, you know, making sure they go to a new home that can be loved and looked after. And it was a sad day because obviously this was on Saturday and we sadly had to say goodbye to them. And what's most upsetting is, as an animal lover, you know what it's like when you lose a pet. Well, as an animal lover, he has brought them up from when he was a chick, so it was quite hard for him to, I suppose, let them go, but we just don't have the room. So anyway, we've now turned, this is quite funny because the chicken hen enclosure has now been turned into a guinea pig. So we've now got, for the first time ever, guinea pigs. So next time I go there, I'm going to take a photo and see whether I can get accustomed. But they're funny little creatures, because we've got one that's all beige, and then there's another one that's like multicolored, like it's got different cuts. So you've got like white brown fur, and then you've got one that's like all beige. And yeah, the guinea pigs, because apparently they're babies and stuff. Well, of course, he showed Teddy. So Teddy was on the picnic table thing. And his dad said, look, we've got a surprise for you. And he opened the box and it was a guinea pig. Now, my nephew adores animals. He loves animals. But he gets very upset when you say, like, you've got to put him back. Like, he thinks he can hold them, like, forever. And when we gave him the guinea pig, because we let him hold him for a bit, he didn't want to give it back because, he likes to cuddle them and, look after them and stuff. And, yeah, he's gets very emotional, bless him. But, we have to, he doesn't quite understand that they have to be put back in the, the enclosure and what have you. So after about 10 minutes of him sort of crying, he understood that we had to put him back. And so his dad was like, why don't you give them some food? And he was helping to feed the guinea pigs. Well, anyway, because obviously it's new to them, they're constantly under the straw. They hide under their straw or the hay. It's so funny. And yeah, it's like we were sitting out in the garden the other day, and they were literally under that hay the whole day. Like, you didn't see them come out once. It's almost like they're nocturnal, which means that they go to bed during the day and come out at night. So yeah, it's quite an experience, because I've never had guinea pigs. Of all the things, bloody guinea pigs. And I have no problem with guinea pigs, but it's funny because every time they make a noise, they're like they sort of squeak at you. It's so funny. So now we've got 2 guinea pigs, so I will try and get accustomed for that, because my mission is to get customs of, I want to get a custom of the family, I want to get a custom of all the pets. And so far, when I've tried to get customs of Molly, it's just really come out either too light, too dark. They just can never get it right. So I think the last custom I ever bought was one that had my dad on it. That was when he went to Butlins, when I went to Butlins 2024. And even that came out really pan shaped. But, I just have to keep trying with it. So yeah, so of course I've not had any chance to do any diamond painting, so everything's fell behind. And so yeah, we are definitely probably not going to get, no, well actually, yeah, definitely won't get that ocean one done. We've done no more Free Willy. All I can do is try to put in a few extra sessions between now and tomorrow. So yeah, it's just like, weekends are so busy for me. Like, I don't know why, it's just Saturdays are a nightmare. It's just constant manic. It's just so busy. That's the sort of like the busiest day of the month, and he said the year. It's the most busiest day for me. So yeah, but anyway, here we are now. So we're now back up from the weekend, and now we're doing this. So the plan of action tomorrow is we're going to do a bit of, because I think this was the last thing I got. So I think what we'll do, we'll finish off this octopus. We need to try and get that 3D theme done, because that's another quick one, so that shouldn't take long. And then we're going to try and work on the Kurt and Michael's one. We'll start it, but it won't get finished during this month, so I'll probably continue it off camera. But yeah, so I can't wait to see what this looks like after this. This is going to be beautiful. But yeah, when I went up to Sainsbury's, as soon as I got off the train, you could feel it sort of getting stuffy again. So they reckon it's moved over to Germany or Italy way now. So yeah, it was funny because when I was watching the weather forecast, they were saying, oh yeah, it's all gone. And then all of a sudden they said, oh, it might come back. Because what they do is they give you like a short weather forecast, and they give you the full weather forecast like halfway through the program. So yeah, they think that we're going to get another heat wave. So in answer to your question, Kathy, at the moment the heat wave has gone. However, they're now saying that we could be getting another one. Let's do a temperature check while we're here. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today?
In Braintree, it's 20 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Tonight, you can expect cloudy skies with a low of 15 degrees.
So when you think about, we were up near the 30s and then it's dropped right down to 20, that's a big improvement. But they were saying that the record has been broken now. So June has been the hottest so far apparently. So because I think the last record was 34 Celsius or something, but now it's like shot up again. Let's see if we got any detail on that. Alexa, has the June record been broken?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, has the weather forecast been broken?
Right now in Braintree, it's 20 degrees Celsius.
Alexa,
with mostly...
has the high temperature been broken?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with
Well,
that.
anyway, it says it on there, on the news anyway. So I'm just going to pop the light on because the sun has now gone to bed. So wouldn't it be funny if we did a 5 o'clock session, and as you're filming it, you see this, like, it's all dark on the mat, and then you see it get lighter where the sun's come out. That would be funny. So yeah, we might not get this finished today, but that's fine because we can carry on again tomorrow. But yeah, so I quite enjoyed doing the ocean theme. So although we didn't get an otter, we managed to get a seal. So and this is lovely because this one uses the resin drills, so it's really you know, like these sparkly drills, which makes it even nicer as well. And you're never going to guess what, the other day I found another painting that I forgot I had, and look what I've got. I totally forgot I had this. I couldn't believe it. So do you remember this one that I got? Angie, you might have this, but it's the big turtle that's on that 40x50 frame from the range. We've just run out of time for that, so I totally forgot I had that. I could not believe it. Oh. Why is it whenever you get things out, it will never fit back into the place you took it out from? Have to do that later, but yeah, I could not believe that. So I mean, it's far too late now to start that, but never mind. It's only been in the queue for like 2 years anyway, so oh God knows when I bought that. It's definitely a couple of years old. Jesus, yeah. So, yeah, I don't like the hot weather. It kind of makes me feel ill, and I get very bad headaches from it, because when it's hot, it's sort of like tense, and it makes all your muscles tense and stuff. Like, it sort of tensions your muscles and what have you. So, yeah, it's nice that it's gone down to 20, and let's just hope that it does stay that way rather than going back up again, because I don't like the heat. Yeah, they because Wimbledon's on, they've put a double whammy on tonight of EastEnders, which is on BBC Two. So, but they were saying this lady, she's from a show called The Good Life, I think. Penelope Keith, is it? She's passed away apparently. So that program looks years old. So, but they have put like a special series on BBC Two. So I've never seen that. So I put that onto Series Record because I've never seen that program. So I think her name was Penelope Keith. Alexa, what is the name of the lady?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, has Penelope Keith died?
Penelope Keith is still alive. She is 86 years old.
That's wrong. No, it isn't. It was on the news today that she died. Alexa, is Penelope Keith from The Good Life died?
From the journal.ie. Penelope Keith, the English actor best known for her role in hit 1970s sitcom The Good Life, has died aged 86.
So you see how inaccurate these Alexa machines are, because she just said that Penelope Keith actress is still alive when she weren't. And now she said she has died. So she has died because it's on the news. So these artificial intelligent robots are not very good at, I don't think a lot of the time they're accurate, because I can't believe she's just said that she's still alive when she isn't. She passed away today, I believe. So yeah, I'm probably too young to remember that program, but I'm 33, so I don't feel it. But I can't imagine getting old. I don't want to get old. I don't want to get old, like get all wrinkly skin. Oh, I don't want all that. No. But yeah, so all you keep hearing on the news is people dying, or the war in Ukraine, or and now there's this thing in Venezuela. There's been an earthquake thing, so they've been rescuing. Oh my God, this tiny little baby, they rescued him from under the rubble, and he's still alive. And then there was this chap, apparently he was under there for 9 days in the rubble, and they've rescued him as well. So, but they were showing where, like, the Red Cross, that's a charity that helps people in disasters when their buildings have, like, crumbled and what have you. And they were showing how the rescue workers were shouting, saying, can you hear us and stuff? And you could hear the people trapped under the rubble responding back. So they were saying that they've had to use their iPhone torches to guide through during the night and stuff. So yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? A lot of these drills, oh my God, can you see that? Like, I don't know if you can see that, but if I put that there, you can see the coating's been, you see there, like the coating's coming off. So you do have to be checking these drills quite regularly. And oh my god, I was on Temu last night, and I'm virtually on that app every night. Um, and I got an offer come through saying that I could get a pearl painting for 73p, I think it was. So I was like, oh yes please, I'll have that. Thank you very much, lovely. So I got that coming. That's a pre-order, and yeah, I can't wait to get it because it's one of my favourite animals, a panda. So this pearl panda, I think that's going to turn out really lovely. But yeah, it's the panda. I've always loved pandas, so for them to offer me a panda, they just are brilliant. Right, okay, so that's number 2 done. So that can come out of circulation. We'll do number 3 next. Actually, no, let's do a bit of the specials. I love this drill. I think this is stunning. It's like you see it's got like a silver top with like this blue bit underneath. I think that's beautiful. And oh my god, my gerbil, I keep calling the guinea pig a gerbil, and my mum keeps laughing. And she says it's a guinea pig, not a gerbil. Well, anyway, one of these guinea pigs, he must be an albino because he's got red eyes. And all I can see, when I looked at it, it just looks like, one of them big red diamonds you can get. It just reminds me of a red diamond drill. And when I'm over there next, I'll take a photo so you can see. But oh my god, like, I don't know why I keep calling it a gerbil. A gerbil is like a little rat thing. So, yeah. But yeah, these chickens he had, see that one again, that's not got quite the covering on it. So always replace it because some of these can come off, as you can see. But yeah, this cockerel thing that he had, because one of the chickens have that red frilly bit at the top of on their head like a crest, and he's the one that goes cock-a-doodle-oo, and oh my god, every morning he was making that noise, and yeah, it was so loud. So that's another reason why we have to sort of rehome them, because I can't be having that every morning, cock-a-doodle-doo. Well, it's not really my decision on that one, but it's down to my brother. But well, actually my mum, because she owns the house, so, well, she rents it, but you know what I mean. Right, number 1. So yeah, wow. So I wonder if we can quickly get this done in one session. That would be a massive help if we could. Now I've got some news, people. We have found, I went to Asda the other day because, oh my god, like, I only went there to get this candle because there's these new well, I think it's been out a while, but I keep seeing Pacific Wax and Co candles pop up on Vinted, and I went into Asda because I've now figured out where they come from, and they had some really funky candles. They had zesty lemon, there was one called cottage, something cottage, Queen Cottage was it, I don't know, and then they had coral sunset, and I had to get one. They were 50p more expensive than Wickford and Co are £3, and in Asda, Pacific Wax and Co are £3.50. The Range do sell some as well, so I want to try and get some of them. I don't think they're Pacific Wax and Co, but I got this one. I've never had this brand before, and this is the Pacific Wax and Co Coral Sunset. Apparently it's got a burn time of 85 hours, and the smell is an unusual smell. It smells of like a sort of candy floss. Yeah, I'd say candy floss sort of smell. But yeah, so I finally got that, and I'm going to give that a go. I'm just waiting for Jasmine to run out, because that's got about a little teeny weeny bit left to go. So yeah. It's unlike me to start a new painting on the same day that I get it, but I just wanted to try and squeeze this in because also I fell drastically behind on the ocean completions. I mean, I've only got 3 completed for June of completions. Some months I can get through quite a lot, and then some months I can get through, I can't get many done. So yeah, I'm super hopeful that I can squeeze this onto there, but I thought, well, as the ocean theme's finishing, I need to try and squeeze this on and get this done. Normally I get them in and then I just do them like a couple of days after when I've come to the end of another one, but yeah, we have to get the seal on. Come on, we can do this. I was going to get an otter. I actually put it in my basket, but I totally forgot to get it. It's always funny, isn't it? Like when you order themes, like a themed painting, you buy all the ocean themes and then you miss off ones that you've had for years. Still waiting in the queue to be done. Oh dear. But yeah, I kind of want to visit Clacton-on-Sea because I saw this lady on TikTok and she said that there was a seal. She actually was filming the seal on Clacton Beach. Like, all the times that I've been there for years and I've never seen a seal on that beach. So I'm very tempted to go up there to see it. Just to see a seal on the beach. Like, that is so funny. Because they're not normally, I can't understand how it got there, because they're not normally found on Clacton Beach. Clacton Beach is always full of people, like, on the beach. So, like, the animals don't normally come onto the beach unless obviously it's a dog and stuff. But I think there's this regulation that you're not allowed to have dogs on the beach, because obviously if it goes for a crap, you know, it's not nice, is it? So, because people are going to be sitting on the beach and stuff. But yeah, I don't think they allow dogs on the beach, but I don't know. I think this is going to look beautiful. Yeah, another reason I don't like filming in the dark is because obviously when we turn the light board off, it doesn't really give it like a, you can see it, but it's better seeing it in daylight, you know, because you see the real effect of it. So, but I feel we've done quite a lot actually. It's quite nice, this one. So if you do order this, just remember, I'll put the link in the description of the video, but just remember that it's not an acrylic stand. I think that would look quite nice on a stand, but never mind. But what I'm going to do, people, is I'm going to, you know them frames that we got from the range, I'm going to pinch one of them and put this in it. So, because I think they do an option where you can get ones with the frame and then ones without the frame. There's a lot of drills missing this coating underneath. I don't know why this must be a bad patch, like a reject sort of painting maybe, because I'm noticing quite a lot of these drills have the coating missing, so that's kind of annoying really. Come on. Oh, 40 minutes now. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to rush it because we've only just got it in. So if we need to finish a bit tomorrow, that's fine. So what's the time? 9:22. So I might put this up for midnight then. I'm not sure, because I could put it on the 3 o'clock slot. This is a lovely canvas. Wow. Right, I got an offer today. They said if I bought this diet lemonade, I could get 20 points. So they rarely get lemonade because it's not good for your teeth. Oh, that's even nice. So weather forecast for the rest of the week. Alexa, what's the weather forecast for the rest of this week, please, love?
In Braintree for the next 7 days. Tuesday, 24 degrees Celsius and intermittent clouds. Wednesday, 25 degrees and partly sunny weather. Thursday, 26 degrees and mostly sunny weather. Friday, 25 degrees and mostly sunny weather.
When we're getting
Saturday,
rain.
27 degrees and mostly sunny weather. Sunday, 26 degrees and intermittent clouds. Monday, 28 degrees and mostly sunny weather.
So we need a bit of rain though, that's the problem, because we had rain, I think it was it Sunday night? Was it Saturday? I can't remember, but it definitely rained over the weekend, and it was only for like an hour, and then we pretty much had heat all the time, so we definitely need some rain to cool it down a bit. So, I mean, you guys in America, you're probably used to all these heat waves, because you know, places like Florida or Mexico and stuff, you know, they're probably really hot. I mean, some places in America, I think it's Minnesota, they have snow all year round. Like, imagine having snow all year round. Like, that is just like so cool. So yeah, I'd love to have that. That'd be so funny. Well, I didn't think we'd get all the seal done today. Wow. So it's just the watery bit now. Yeah, it might be another double tomorrow, because obviously it's the last day of the... I've just remembered, it's the last day of June, isn't it? Good God, where's this month gone? It's just shot by, isn't it? Because when you get to like June and July, you sort of think, oh, it's summer, it's going to be like really drag out, and no, this month has just zoomed by again. For all you know, it's going to be Christmas again. Like, why does the months just go so fast? Like, we need a big key to like somehow wind it down. Like, I don't really want to, you know, leave the ocean theme at the moment, but unfortunately, just like that, it's the end of the month again. So, you know what July is? All to do with the beach. We're going back to the beach, because we haven't done, I don't think we did a beach theme for a few years now. So, yeah, I thought I'd bring that back. Some themes I have to rotate, because I could just want to do all of them, and I'm like, nah, we've got to change it, spice it up a bit. So yeah. Right. I think we might get one more bit out of this. We might have to get a bit more wax, because this pen is on the verge of needing refilling. It's always nice, isn't it, when you get a diamond painting just come in and then you can dive straight into it. I've ordered a another scroll kit from Vinted, and it's of in Paula's, on Paula's Crafty Corner. She had this beautiful gonk on a scroll that has all strawberries stuck around it, and it's basically like a bumblebee colour. So you got a yellow and black hat, like stripes, so yellow black, yellow black. So yeah, I've got that coming soon. It got picked up today because there seems to have been a delay with the collection, like picking it up and stuff. So I reckon that'll be here Tuesday. No, it's Tuesday tomorrow. No, about Thursday, if that. So I have to have a big sort of frame for that, I reckon. But I mean, you don't have to have it on, you know, I know it's a scroll, but you could easily take the wooden blocks off and then just frame it up. So yeah. Right, I think we might do an extension on this. What I mean by that is like extend it over by about 10 minutes, because I feel like we can get this finished within one session. Right, okay, so there's a few more around here. Alright, now the last colour, so let's get going. A bit more drink here, because fizzy drinks always make you thirsty. And don't, whatever you do, drink Ribena, because that's a quench thirster. That Ribena's good, but it, boy, does it make you drink and drink and drink. I was saying today that they've opened up this new train station, but the weird thing about it is apparently they don't have a ticket office. All they've got is ticket vending machines, which I think is really bad, because these machines are good. Okay, you do, you know, you can do it yourself, but it's taking away a job that someone could be employed to do. It's like all these self-service checkouts, like the more they put self-service in, the more jobs it's taken away from, you know, someone that could actually be employed to serve you on the till. Because I think, didn't Morrison's do that and then they retracted it, or was it Waitrose? One of the companies, it was a grocery market, supermarket, and they wanted to install self-service, but they were like, no, because this takes away jobs. So I don't think they went ahead with installing them. So yeah. I mean, I would pick self-service over queuing up in a shop any day, but you know, the problem is, if that's not going to be like, if there's not going to be a ticket office, you know, how do you get your tickets if the machine packs up, you know, and it, you know, don't work or what have you? I mean, you can get on the train, as you know, you don't have, if there's a problem with the vending machine, just, you know, you have to explain to the, if there's a ticket card on there, what's happened. Normally they should know about the machine not working, but if that was me, I would personally take a photo of the ticket machine showing the problem, and then obviously take a photo of the ticket office shut if they had a ticket office, because that way you won't get a fine, because obviously it's a genuine situation that you can't do anything about. So yeah. Well, guys, I think we will actually not need an extension because we are almost done, people. And yeah, so it's just this little bit up here. Wow, we have done the whole lot in 51 minutes. Well, coming on to last drill going down now. That is 52 minutes. Oh no, no, no! We tried to make it good, we said. I said no, no, no. There's me getting all excited thinking it's done, and it isn't. Look, we got all over here to do. Oh man, we can still do it within the hour. So I need to get back down to the range, but see what they've got, because Angela uploaded that kitten that I showed you, you know, the one on the peak background. So that looks really nice. Well, last drill going on now. Boom. Oh, that's a bit dusty, that one. Let's take that off. Yeah, sometimes you have to be careful with these ones here. If it's, you know, if it's a partial with little gaps, it's fine. But sometimes when they're on their own like that, it's very easier to you know, dislodge it. So let's turn it off, see what it looks like. Abracadabra, and boom. And look at that. Wow. Oh, what a lovely colour. I don't think you can get blue seals, but yeah, they've given us blue. A blue seal. Normally you get grey, but yeah, I don't know why they've given us blue, but it's a gorgeous colour, and with the white as well. So let me see if I've got a frame, because I'm tempted to frame this up. Right, I'm going to use this frame here, and we're going to pop it into, oh, its little frame. Now, because it's in a frame, you don't need to use cellophanes. You might need to cut some off, but I reckon, looking at that, we'll probably fit that in there perfect. If not, we can trim it up a bit. That's fine. So, and if you wanted glass instead of plastic, you know, just get a company that obviously sells glass and see whether they can make you up a custom sized piece of glass for it. I don't really like the plastic versions, I prefer glass, but it is what it is. Just get that off as well. Well, I didn't think we'd finish that in one session. See, this is what's lovely. And I've just noticed that's a 20x20, which I don't actually do 20x20s anymore. Unless, of course, it's like fancy ones like these ones. If they're really glittery ones, then I will. But yeah, looking at that. Okay, so we're going to have to do a modification here. So what have I done with my scissors? So what we'll do, because if you look at this, there is a fancy pattern going around the edge. I'm going to use that as our guideline. So I'm going to cut that off. If it's too short, there's no going back. So, but I'm going to use that as our guideline. But if it turns out that it is a bit too short and you've cut too much off, you can fix it, but all you'd have to do is put a piece of white paper behind the canvas, and that would fix it. Because where you've cut this bit off, the paper behind that bit under, like if you put the paper under this bit, it would replicate part of the, like it would make it look like it's part of the frame. So you can sort of cover it if need be, but I personally think we'll be fine. Okay, lovely. Well, that's another one on the ocean completion list. Fantastic. Love these little scissors. I use them nearly every time I do an unboxing. Well, look at that. Let's pop it in. This is the best bit, isn't it? And you get to pop it in the frame. Oh, that's a little bit, it is a tiny bit short, but I think we'll be okay. I think it'll be fine. Should I put it that way? Yeah, that way looks better. Just make sure. Did I put the frame in that? Yeah, I have. Okay, why isn't this going in? Okay, that. Or should I have it that way? I don't know, because I don't know why they put that there. They should have really put that there. I'll put it this way anyway, because if I put it round, see that I reckon should have been middle, but that's fine. Let's just pop it in the thing. And it's sliding a bit, but that's fine. Let's put all that in. I'm hoping that I haven't cut it too short, but if so, it's fine. We can always put a piece of it. This is the best bit, isn't it? When you frame it and you get to see what it looks like. And oh, look. Oh, wow, it isn't too short. Look at that. You cannot. That is just, I'm speechless. That's fantastic. Oh, wow. And what's lovely is the whiteness of this goes with the frame. Oh, what a lovely little thing. See, this is what I'm saying. So, you know, if you get ones from the range, so for example, this one, you know, you could put in there, or you could swap it out and put that one in there, because these frames only seem to come with the range ones. But oh wow, I'm over the moon with that, and we got it done in one session. Like, oh my days, I'm so happy with that. What a fabulous painting. Oh, isn't that lovely? Sorry about the light and the reflection there. But yeah, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it. I'm so glad we did that tonight. I'm very, very pleased. We've got a seal, people, and it's made it on the ocean theme. Yay! Well, that's gonna go in the front room now to go with the ocean paintings that are on the wall at the moment. But anyway, if you want to get this for yourself, links in the description of the video. I just want to stress that you don't get the frame with it. You need to make sure, I think there's an option where you can get the frame, but as far as I'm aware, you only get the painting, so don't expect the frame to come with it. I've pinched this frame from one of the range paintings. Probably goes to that parrot that I just showed you, but but oh wow, I love it. That is so damn cute. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. We're back tomorrow for the last in the series of the ocean theme that is ending tomorrow. I cannot believe we are closing off another theme. It's just, you know, you get so into doing that theme and then it's just gone like that. And on to the next one. But we'll be getting buckets, spades, ice creams, crabs, you know, all next month. Anyway, bye for now.